Hey guys! So this is my Draw My Life video, but in my case it's literally draw something and take a picture of it because I can't record. I'll start from the beginning. So I was born on the 28th of September 2001. Why am I saying that? You can already see that photograph. And there's my attempt at drawing my mother. Didn't quite work out because I can't draw for shit, but oh well. Okay, this is the reason that I don't want to have kids. I don't want to go through that. So I live in this house with my dad, my mum, me, and my dog, who I still have to this day. He's 18 years old. So I was and still am an only child. Really sad, I know. But at the same time, I get all of the presents on my birthday and at Christmas. So that's a plus, right? So we moved house around 6 times in my lifetime so far, which meant there was a hell of a lot of packing to do and unpacking. Boring work. But the first house I lived in was actually haunted, and like, I'm not saying that for jokes, I mean it. Like, there'd be nights where I was like lying in my bed and I would like look over and there'd be this like woman with like hair over her face, kind of like Samara from The Ring, if you know what I mean. But we moved out of that house when I was 3 years old. Yay! Which coincidentally is also the time when I started ballet. Yep, I did ballet. So I was in ballet for about 3 years until I turned 6. Obviously, you knew that if you did the math. But basically, I was in ballet until my friend left, and after that, we showed up to a lesson one day and I started crying hysterically until my mum put me back in the car and took me home again. I was a fussy child. Fun fact, I can still do turns to this day. If you don't know what they are, then look them up on the internet. They're really cool, and I love telling people that I can do them because I'm like that and I love doing them. So skip back a year to when I was 5. I started primary school like every other kid in the world does at 5, hopefully. And then there's me trying to be all creative and artsy, trying to draw my 5-year-old self with pigtails and a uniform. I can't draw. So years 1 through 7, which is the Northern Irish primary school length, was pretty boring and uneventful. Not much happened. Well, actually, I was a house captain and that was a pretty big deal back then. And there's my little rubbish attempt at drawing my house captain badge right there. Also, when I was 10, my family decided to ship us off from Belfast to Newtownabbey, which is like 12 miles away from Belfast. And basically I was really sad because I left behind my school, although I didn't move schools, my friends and my family, and I couldn't see any of them as much anymore. And I gave all that up to go to the middle of nowhere where I knew nothing but one set of grandparents that I had. Then that day came where I had to start secondary school. I tried to say that with enthusiasm, but it just doesn't work. And basically, because of the move year, it was pretty hard for me because all my friends were still in Belfast, so they went to Belfast schools and I went to my school, and I knew nobody at all and I was like a loner. But thank God I made friends. Yay! So there's Lucy, Helen, Alex, Rachel, Katie, and Olivia. We even have our own table at lunch together, and we call ourselves the 5 Sauce fam of our school because we all love 5 Sauce like a lot, and I mean a lot. So year 9 was boring up until about May. Wait, no, January. No, December 2014. That's when I met Rachel. Rachel's my internet best friend. not school Rachel. Well, I don't mean met her in person, I mean like I met her online for the first time. I wish I had have met her. Okay, now we can skip to May. May 30th actually, because that's the day when I went to Five Sauce. I'm going to show you a picture of how close I was to that stage, because I was really close. Real close. Okay, I know it's a terrible photo, but that's Luke, and that's how close I was to Lucas Robert Hemmings. Anyways, moving on to summer 2015. Yay! I finally got my iPhone, which I've been dreaming of for ages, but my parents were too stubborn to let me get one. I was constantly hanging out with all of my friends this summer. I met Marcus Butler, which was also awesome. I went on holiday to Blackpool, which isn't very far from Ireland, but it was awesome. And there is where I met Rachel for the first time ever. We had so much fun and I miss her so much. Like, I literally cried my eyes out when she left because I was like, don't leave me, please, don't leave me. But she left me, so. Okay, so that is my life. I know I am probably like the world's most boring person ever, and it was really short, but it's literally all I can remember, and it's all I really have that's interesting in my life as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.